What role do you think curiosity plays in effective leadership?
So, a topic not often associated with leadership would be curiosity. And you might be asking, what is the role of curiosity within leadership? And in that, I would congratulate you for being curious because it is, and that I know I'm being like kind of playful, but also it's just true. It's exhibiting the desire to question. And there's a humility in there. There's a statement that's saying maybe there's more to the puzzle. Maybe there's more to complete the picture than I realize. And that's why I asked for my team to include the term ignorance in our glossary of terms for positive leadership. I think curiosity is the antidote for ignorance. And when I use the word ignorance, I'm not using it with as much judgment as we normally do or hear that term like, oh, you're ignorant. Really, what I'm doing is just basically I'm ignoring certain aspects of reality. That's all I mean by that. I'm not saying someone is stupid. I'm not saying there could be all kinds of reasons someone is leaving out important pieces of reality. And what happens in organizations is the higher a person is within the hierarchy, the more those distortions will matter. The more important it is for people making those decisions to have an accurate view of reality. So curiosity is that stance that allows us to reduce our ignorance. In other words, go outside of our current bounds of understanding. Like, I know this much about the situation, and maybe that's enough, maybe. But what if I expanded those boundaries further and further? Would I be incorporating new knowledge, information, potential connections, partnerships, resources that aren't within my field of ignorance, my ignorant view, my view that's ignoring all the other possibilities? So a stance of curiosity is the antidote. Now, how does one cultivate that if one doesn't already have it? Well, this then becomes a challenge, but the first thing is recognizing the value of it, the desire to dial up that curiosity quotient, if I can coin a phrase there. And I think there's ways you could do it. Build into your meetings, every meeting on your calendar today, go and look at it and write down 3 questions that would help increase your understanding in meaningful ways. Challenge yourself. Enter it into ChatGPT if you need to, Hey, I'm going to this meeting about this, and I'm practicing how to be more curious. What would be questions I could explore that would expand my knowledge and reduce my ignorance? That would be a great prompt. So, yeah, I think basically, and it's cultivating that in the people around you too. And I think observing the curiosity quotient of those around you might be a way to help you reflect on your own as well. Maybe you have people around you that have a very high curiosity quotient, and maybe that's why they're one of your, most effective team members. And then just by observing, what does curiosity look like? Find a curiosity role model. It could be someone it could be someone in fiction or something like that. But what does that person do to exhibit curiosity? And then apply curiosity back to some of our core concepts, just as an example. Curiosity and alignment. More importantly, curiosity and contrast. When you experience contrast is when it's most important to really take a stance of curiosity. Examine curiosity in relation to the purpose of your organization or of your department or of your position. Or be curious about the outcomes and think more deeply about what other outcomes could be in there if I dig more deeply. Be curious about methods, find out best practices, look at what others are doing. Much we can do to elevate our curiosity quotient if you just open yourself to the possibilities and be curious.